Hey everybody, my name is Jordan, and this is my brother Eric.
Hello.
We are here for another episode of Stuff and Things, the show where we talk about stuff.
And things.
This is the show where we talk about whatever we want to talk about, and we do whatever we want to do. And so Eric had the great idea of playing Would You Rather, so we're going to be doing that today. So with that, let's get started. Okay, my first one. Would you rather have crusty knees or crusty elbows?
What?
All the moisturizer in the world cannot fix this crustiness. It's like so crusty.
What about the butters?
And when I say the butters, I mean the cocoa butters, the shea butters, stuff like that.
No, I'm telling you, nothing helps. For the rest of your life, you're either gonna have crusty knees or crusty elbows.
Well, I think this one's kind of easy because I wear pants most of the time, but very rarely wear shorts. So I would definitely go with the crusty knees. Like,
Me too.
would you rather be the Hulk, but never be able to change back into human form, or be really, really, really ridiculously ugly, but rich? So like no one will ever want to talk to you. People will just look at you and be like,
I think I'd like to be ugly and rich, because I feel like I can get plastic. Oh wait, hold on.
no, you have to be ugly.
But I don't like not being able to think.
The Hulk can think. As a matter of fact, Jordan will be able to think, but like deep inside the recesses of the Hulk brain.
I don't know, I think I'd rather be ugly and really smart and rich and everything, because...
I didn't say anything about smart.
Oh, is it not?
You get to be you, but the Hulk or ugly and rich.
I want to be the Hulk then. I wasn't listening very well. I'll be the Hulk. Who cares? Who wants to be me? Would you rather turn into a toilet for one day every year, or turn into a jock strap for one day every year for the rest of your life?
Okay, am I a public toilet or a residential toilet?
I mean, I guess you can be a public toilet.
Okay. Now, am I a jock strap of like
An athlete.
an athlete? So I'm like getting worked out. A public toilet is probably going to be used frequently for the entire day. For a jock strap, I got a good 30-minute workout maybe. You know, if I pick a good day. Maybe a couple hours at max, 2.5 hour game. So I'm looking at max like 4.5 hours, where a toilet, it's all day. And the jock strap has to deal with horrible genitals and sweat, whereas the toilet has to deal with everything that comes along with that. So I'm gonna be jock strap, I guess.
Ooh.
But you picked two horrible things. They're both you.
I know, but I was thinking toilet, because like, what if you end up being a
At
public
least you
toilet?
get washed like every 10 minutes as a toilet.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, what if you're a toilet, just a random toilet in the world for one day in that year, and it's a toilet at a place that no one goes to?
You said it was a public place.
But
That's
if
what I
it's
was
a
trying
public
to ascertain.
place that no one goes to?
Well, then you should have said that. If it's a public place that no one goes to,
I don't know
picked
that.
You're the one making the scenario.
It's all randomized. It's chaos theory.
It's not. That's not chaos theory
It is.
at all.
You've got a lot of opportunities. You can go all over.
I wouldn't say this is a lot of opportunities.
You could just randomly become like a toilet in Brazil. You can see all the coastal people.
A toilet in Brazil is like a hole in the ground.
You see opportunities. You don't just have to be a
Opportunity.
toilet, like an American toilet. What if you turn into like one of those cool toilets, like in like Japan or something? It's like crazy stall, crazy toilet, has like
I'd be like the
games.
most high-tech non-human on the planet. Humanoid non. I don't know. I don't know what
So
that
what was your final answer?
Yes. Would you rather be Emperor of Earth for one day, or fairly wealthy, well off, you never really have to worry about your finances or anything like that for the rest of your life? But you have to, have to do normal stuff. You have to go to work, you have to pay your bills, you have to do that.
Do things that I want to happen stay in effect, like laws that I make?
You have to like set up the law in such a way so that the next guy who becomes in charge doesn't easily just snap his fingers. Like, if you set up like the American Constitution, it's like really hard to amend the Constitution. So if you were an emperor and you made like some type of laws where it was like really, really hard to amend it, then yeah, they would probably stay in place for a long time, like a couple hundred years.
I feel like if I'm emperor for a day, whatever I do is not going to stay in effect, and I'm not going to have time to change anything.
If you're a poor emperor for the day, if I were emperor for a day, I would totally change everything forever. Forever.
But how? It's not enough time to do it in a day. It doesn't work. I'd rather just be kind of wealthy. Next question. Would you rather cry noodles or poop potatoes?
I'm gonna go with noodles because I hardly ever cry anymore. I'll just have to never watch
Titanic.
my girl ever. I don't cry at Titanic.
I cry at Titanic.
I laugh at them and wonder what the hell they're doing.
What was my girl though? That's what was called Black Eyes. My girl.
No, that's a Motown group. I think
Yeah,
you're
it was
thinking.
a movie. They
My
made a
Girl
video.
is a movie with Dan
The
Aykroyd.
bees!
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees!
No, that's Nicolas Cage.
It's still
The
good. Makes
Wicker
me
Man.
cry.
Yeah, I cry every time at that movie. So as long as I never watch that movie again, I will never see noodles come out of my eyes. Would you rather be deaf or mute? I'd rather you be mute.
Rude. I think I'd like to be mute. Not that I'd like to be mute.
That's a good way
I'd
to put
rather
it.
be mute.
I would like to be mute
I
one
don't
day.
want to stop hearing music.
I'd rather not be able to smell.
Right, who needs that?
Who needs that?
You only need it if there's like a gas leak. And when's that gonna happen? Like, never?
Sometimes.
I really like this one. Would you rather talk like Gollum or look like Gollum?
If you talk like him, you get a pass. If you look like him, people are gonna avoid you like the plague. It's like you show up at a party and it's like, hey, this is Jim, and you're like, hey, Jim, I'm Eric, and he's like, and like he's always the guy that wants to talk to you for the rest of the night, so you usually end up standing next to him. But like Jim would never ever have gotten that interaction if he looked like Golem. He wouldn't even have gotten invited to the party. He'd be living in the cave. So yeah, I would pick look like Golem.
Oh, this one's really good. Every time you sneeze, you get temporarily transported to a different time, just for like maybe an hour. Or you can choose when you want to time travel, but you do not get to pick the destination.
So when I sneeze, I get to pick the destination?
No.